There's often the perception from many people that poverty is a kind of a thing of the past in our particular area. We're in a thriving building community. We see houses and townhouses and condos going up every day. And we forget that there's a standard of living that many still have that's considered poverty. And yet the more you look and the more you investigate, we're often surprised at the level of substandard housing that's out there.
This is my daughter's rooms. Let me show you.
Okay, this is under one of the daughter's beds. And the water has just come through this wall. You can see mildew starting up the wall.
Right.
It's hard to imagine not having just the basic necessities of life. Upon visiting a family, and if you can imagine this, the family gathered together in a very small little house, an extended family that is, without any closet space, without any running water. And the experience that touched my heart most was the young children. They could not even brush their teeth or splash their face with cold water in the morning before going to school. They had to go down the road to a neighbor's house where there was running water in the home.
This is where I work. These are my co-workers. This is Julie.
Hello.
On the morning of Thanksgiving, I don't remember the date right now, but Thanksgiving 2005, I had a house fire, and everything basically was destroyed. I just kept telling myself, and I just kept believing that God would not allow something that devastating to happen to me and not have something else bigger for me. So even though it was a disaster and very traumatic, it's turning out to be a blessing. It really is.
I'm a medical assistant at a local pediatrics office, and for the past 5 or 6 years, we've been renting, and rent around here, even buying, is kind of steep from my income. And eventually we came across Habitat and filled out an application, and that's how we got started.
The day we got the letter, I called my husband. I called my kids. I called my husband first, then I called my daughter. And we were all so excited that we all slept together in the same bed that night. We were thrilled. I can't even put it in words, just to be a member of the Habitat and become a homeowner.
From the video that we just watched, what I'm going to ask, there's some things that I picked out that I found interesting. You're going to use a budget to control your money, not necessarily to have the budget control you.
Part of our partnering and the 500 hours of sweat equity that the family puts in, we have formal classroom training taught by a professional instructor. There are 10 separate sessions, 2 hours long, and it covers the all-important area of family, budgeting, personal financial management, and home maintenance. Each of the families that are selected must complete all 10 sessions. If they're not complete, they can't move in. They'll have to do a makeup class.
It's important that we realize that, yes, on the one hand, we are building a house, but it's a lot more than just a house that we're involved in building. We're building relationships with each other. People become a lot closer to each other through the course of it. We're building relationships with people that we don't know. We're building people's lives. We're building faith.
I think it just means another family that's successfully part of a community. It's an opportunity for kids to have a place to come home to after school. It's a place they can proudly bring their friends to. Just a way of life that you're forming the next generation.
It's empowering, it's awesome. It really is.
I've been here for 10 years. And I like it very good.
Can I have another nail? I'm 68 years old and I've had a fractured hip and I'm on a ladder.
I have sore everything, sore arms, sore wrists, sore hands, yeah, sore backs, yeah. But it's worthwhile. I take a few aspirins and get a good rest and we'll be raring to go tomorrow.
It's a very complicated store compared to most resale stores in that we take in furniture, knickknacks, lighting, exercise equipment, boats, doors, windows, hardware, mattresses, appliances. So we're dealing with a wide variety of product and it's challenging to handle all that. Financially, the store does very well.
Not only are we building houses, we're keeping a lot of materials out of the landfills that would normally be just disposed of by our donors if they did not have an outlet for these items. So we are helping the environment by keeping the items out, and the donors, through their donations, are helping our homeowners achieve their dreams.
One of my favorite pieces about the Habitat Ministry is the effect that it has on the children, the Habitat kids, if you would. And you can see it in their eyes when they move out of substandard housing and into decent shelter. It's been proven that it makes a difference for their academic performance. It certainly makes a difference in their health care, and you know it makes a difference in their self-esteem.
What do you girls do? What do y'all are always laughing?
Yeah. It's just such a wonderful thing itself. I mean, my family's happier, you know, me spending more time with them, them having their own home itself, like I said, has been such a big dream of ours, and I want to thank them for bringing that hope that we were looking for, you know, bringing that hope into our lives.
It's not the sounds of wood being cut, it's seeing lives changed. It's seeing the smiles on the faces of the family as they move in, as they receive a Bible that says this is not only a gift from the volunteers, it's actually a gift from God for them and a chance to change their lives as new homeowners. I mean, what an incredible opportunity.
Sea Island Habitat changed my life tremendously. It gave me a hand up when I was down. It made a big difference for me and my children.
5th grade. And what do you want to be when you grow up, Bonnie?
Pediatric nurse.
A pediatric nurse. And why do you want to be a pediatric nurse?
I like working with babies.
With little babies? Yeah, well, those are good dreams for a 5th grader.